Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second episode of the Dreambubble podcast. Woo!
Woo!
Hey everyone!
Hello.
Hey, so we're here with the wonderful staff of Dreambubble, the same folks as last time, Lick, and Claw, and we also have our second admin here, Tyler, who was managed to join us today. So, yay, Tyler, you're here. We're glad.
Yay!
Crispy, the other staff member, unfortunately couldn't be here. He had to help somebody with a broken hip, which is kind of a hero-saving moment. So we appreciate that, Crispy. Hopefully you're here for the next one. We also have a special guest coming fresh from the PGW and analyzing almost everything in the most efficient way possible. We have...
Stampy! Hello everyone!
Hey, we have Ivor.
Yay. Thank you guys for inviting me to this podcast, and it's great to be here, and I hope we'll have a great chat. So yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Speaking of chat, we have a lot of chatting to do. Where do you guys want to start? Want to start with Paris Games Week?
Ooh,
Yeah,
sure.
I mean that would be a great
Alright,
start.
Paris Games Week. We saw a lot of fantastic games, especially during Sonic's press conference. My favorite happens to be Call of Duty Black Ops 3, due to the awesome, amazing trailer coming from the giant. No, I'm just kidding. Dreams. Dreams was amazing. I mean, come on, people. That's what we're here for.
I was gonna say, I didn't even watch that trailer.
Yeah, it's like you just go eat something or whatever when Call of Duty is on. Yeah.
So me and Michael finally, after a 4.5 long wait since E3 and speculation and whatnot, we finally have a chance to talk about the showed off gameplay over there. Alex Evans and Mark Healy came up on stage and they introduced so many new elements. And what did you find interesting in the announcements they made? Nothing at all.
Yeah. So,
Well, for me, I was like so full of excitement waiting for it to show. Like, I don't know, it was like in 1 hour and a half. So I was like, when will it start? When will it start? Come
Me
on,
too.
Dreams. Come on, Dreams. So, and when it finally started, I was like, to be honest, not fully grasping all the concepts that they were showing. I was like so excited seeing all the new footage of the show. So yeah, it was amazing. And afterwards, of course, there was time for lots of analysis. And but the initial reaction was that yes, the dreams are really, really something special. And I was just hoping for like a little bit more of the footage at the end, but like snippets of the extra, some kind of games and stuff like that. I was just hoping for like for it to be a bit longer. So yeah, that's my take.
Definitely, yeah. The total demo was 7 minutes. And all the show was gameplay. Like, my favorite, obviously, is the imps. Those are our new characters now. Little Big Planet, we had Sackboy, now we have imps. The little flame-like creatures.
that's how they changed also.
That's right.
From, how they looked like before, and now it's completely new, and they're like
They're not puffballs, yeah.
so
Yeah,
nice.
they were like hairballs before.
And they're
Yeah.
super squishy, and you can track their mouth with your mouth using PS camera and draw their emotions, change, completely customize them, antenna to
Yeah.
texture, and interact
Yeah,
with
you
the
can
world.
change their eyebrows. I mean, they're really like emotive, and you
Yeah.
can do lots of things with them.
Yeah, and the most important part was the possession of characters.
Yeah, that definitely was
Definitely.
something that they wanted to focus on. Yeah.
Yep.
But I just wanted to talk about imps. The fact that how they interact with the world is also awesome. Like when they touch on the objects and how they like squish, stretch, and
Yeah.
it just
so
gives
cute,
life to them.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine like a computer cursor like moving, and if it was changing like that, like changing faces, it will be like fun surfing the web on the when you're on the job or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's an excellent idea to make it more lively, like.
Yeah.
Because they said it's a glorified cursor in the end, but it's a really great one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with regards to your how they like possess characters, how did you like, guys, the idea of like imp going in and out of the character, and how did you like the whole demo when they like move the characters around, and what did you think about it?
That was really good actually, because my main concern was like, if we're gonna go through different dreams, how are we gonna do that? Are we gonna stay with the same character? Are we switching characters every time? Like, how are they gonna maintain that stabilized gameplay concept? And then assuming the answer now is with imps, because imps will be with you wherever you go, and it will still make the dream concept make more sense. That was the thing for me more personally. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the imp as something that you can use, so you want to, in your dream, or you don't use. So maybe that's also a part of the gameplay that they have created now. This kind of,
It is
yeah,
actually, yeah. Antoine, they confirmed that you can hide your imp, or you can automatically possess a character at start, so you don't have to use the imp in your
yeah,
level at all. It's been confirmed on Twitter, and I'm really happy about that. Like the
use
Kalinka soccer.
controls and stuff in other ways.
You know, wondering now, just a minute ago, like, what if you have like multiple imps, and you know, when how in Little Big Planet it was really easy to like play in multiplayer mode because you know you have 2, 3, 4 Sackboys and it was all working perfectly. And now I was just thinking, what do you think? I mean, when you have like a character to possess, but you now have like 4 imps. How will that work? Maybe one will only possess the character and 3 imps will like in the story mode. I'm talking about story mode, and 3 imps will just wander around. I'm just wondering how can they achieve that like seamlessness with multiplayer that was in LBP. How can they transfer it to Dreams with this concept we have seen? What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, it's definitely a challenge to incorporate into it, because the whole part of Dreams is that they want multiplayer to be fun, right? So the more imps the merrier, but how many imps can they have on one screen at the same time, you know?
Yeah, they also didn't finalize that.
Yeah, it's really interesting how who can possess what, and will other M's be able to just interact with the world while the other one just focuses on one character? Like, is it part of the rules that are set for the creator's dream?
Probably just whatever they set it to. Just because how I see it is I see the imp as like, okay, you have like a normal game like Call of Duty where like the imp is supposed to be like, okay, so you have your character, and then the imp is that connection that is between you and the character in the game. And I think what Dreams is doing is kind of where you're creating the game, so that imp is now like on the screen as that thing that was supposed to connect you to the character in a game like Call of Duty. So I think the point is you're supposed to create your own characters and use the imp that connects you to the character, and that's why the imp can possess characters and allow you to play different dreams as different characters when you jump through. So that's how I kind of see the imp, is just kind of that what connects you to the player or your character. But now you can kind of jump in and out and use it to alter the world as if you're still creating the game or altering it or whatever.
Yeah, there's definitely one possibility. I think it will be possible, but they said in like interviews and stuff like that that it will all depend on the creators of the dream. Like if the creators will want, and what kind of freedom will they give to the players. So I'm expecting like some creators will give zero control in effect. Like you won't be able to create anything if the creator of the dream wishes so. But in other facts, for example, what was shown in the Paris Games Week demo, I mean, there will be like multitude of possibilities to create sculpt within game. They like want to merge all these aspects of play, create, and then they don't want to like separate them like they were in LBP before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the character we were introduced in the demo was Francis, the bear, and that's a she. Some people think it's a pig, yeah, and because I've been reading interviews, people think, oh, it's a he, it's a pig. I believe it's a bear and it's a she, but it's definitely free, open for interpretation. But what's really cool was that after there was imp and they were moving these blocks with different materials and physics, the physics was really cool. Like with the sphere, when the imp was bouncing the ball and the cylinder was really heavy, and like when they moved it away to open up to that door, and it went to that level with Francis inside of it. And how the imp selected the tree and the shed. So it's a mixture of creating and playing, only if the creator wants it to be that way. And you know, we saw, you can take the tree, place it around wherever you want. That's allowed, where the creator allows you to do it. And then there is the shed, which opens up to another dream. Really fast load time. Really impressed by that. That's also known as Mirage. When you open that door and it leads you to a different dream. I believe that it happens between links. Alex calls it links, the doors or the portals, which is pretty cool. And when you open that, you get to this weird, quirky library. And then you go a little bit more of a puzzle. What do you guys think about the design, by the way? Like how many objects they have in one level? And, like the amount of books they had in that library.
Way
definitely
more than
think-
I thought that you'd be able to.
That's true. A ton of detail because everything's like sculpted, right? So I mean that's a ton of detail.
I mean, we have to take into acknowledge the fact that each of those parts was like a separate dream. And just to cover the point, which like the transitions, I mean, they were impressive as they were in Paris Games Week demo. But what even more like was mind blowing for me was like they were saying they can even increase that. They are aiming to even lower the waiting time. So I don't know, it will be like a flash second wait to enter just another dream. And with regards to the size of the dreams, well, to be honest, I mean, I don't know, on the stream already, I was really wondering about that. And they said that like it can become bigger and that, of course, you can then use some tricks to mask the size and make it even more bigger. So, yeah, the worlds definitely can be detailed. But, you know, I'm always skeptical before we finally see like the whole package. But I think it will be like a play between abstract, like big vistas, and highly detailed stuff and smaller spaces. So yeah, it will be some kind of combination. Yeah, I mean, there are definitely like large spaces in that bike chase scene. So I'm expecting really like big places. You know, in the bubbles, like there was that bird in the E3 demo. There was like a bird flying over some kind of Arctic land. Do you remember seeing that bubble?
Oh yeah.
Yes. So it looked really vast. So I think we will have the possibility to really like mix and match it. And I mean, just the fact that the transitions are so quick, I don't think we will have any type of problem with creating like seamless experiences. So I think this will be like miles ahead from what we had in LBP.
Oh wow! Yeah, it's so cool to hear it from you too, because you were so close to it. So
yeah, I mean, definitely it was really great. I mean, meeting all the folks there at Paris Games Week and yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just got like an invitation. Do you want to come? And I was like, okay. It was, I mean, it was like a spur of the moment decision, but I mean, this was like a perfect opportunity to meet all the Media Molecule guys. I mean, I'm a fan of theirs for quite some time, so it was great. I mean, it was great first meeting them at Paris, and the meetup was like, there was no footage of the game there at the meetup. It was more so like a casual party, and I think Jenny posted a blog detailing all the stuff with the with the event. But the point is, what I really liked about the event is the fact that they were also friendly and open for conversation. Like you just could like approach them and, you know, started talking, chatting about stuff, and it was great having this opportunity to talk with like your developers. For me, I mean, they're like, it was weird, you know, like we are seeing them for these years and years, like on YouTube, on internet, and suddenly like you have this opportunity to talk to them in person. So I really appreciated it.
Yeah.
Did you
And basically,
have them
it's
for a long
amazing.
time before we saw you together? I mean, where were you? You were hanging with them.
yeah, I mean, that was the stream was on Friday and the meetup was on Thursday. So like I had a plane on a Friday and ready to leave like at I don't know, 2 p.m. I think. And then on the Thursday, like this party event, like I don't know, which lasted like for 3 hours, and which, by the way, Jenny like stated that they will have further events. So this is not like their only one event which they will held. and I'm really inviting the whole community to start creating, to become more involved with dreams, because it is obvious that they are taking notice, and really all those people who are pumped about dreams, they are more than ready to.
Oh.
Yeah, it was. But then they offered me the opportunity to change the flight for one more day, and I immediately accepted it. And so I had this great opportunity to chat with them on the stream. Yeah, I mean, I skimmed through the whole stream, and I heard that there was a bit, technical difficulties with the sound, because we were recording like on a laptop, and the camera was not was directing at the TV, so maybe the sound was not the best quality. But I think that they will improve that, and I think even they mentioned that they will take like microphones which they will put on their shirts, so they will be much more easier to understand in future streams.
Oh, good. Because we're
Did you like?
interested in what they're saying.
Yeah, it was
Especially
bit
Mark.
We're listening
But
to every word.
But yeah, did you like? I mean, that stream was mind blowing. The part, especially the later part with the
Create
sculpt.
mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you think about it?
Oh my God.
A lot. You guys were at Quantic Dreams, correct?
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
actually went to Quantic Dreams in their headquarters.
Yeah.
I was so jealous.
Yeah, I met.
How was it there? You met David Cage, or?
Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, I met David Cage, because I mean, everyone at also Quantic Dream was interested in what the Dreams is all about, and they showed them later, like all the guys in the Quantic Dream, about the game. And I mean,
That's so
yeah,
cool.
it is the cooperation between all the studios owned by Sony. So, and the whole Quantic Dream is like, I mean, all this. It reminds me of other like pictures we saw, Naughty Dog, I don't know, Santa Monica Studios. You have like this one big open hall with lots of computers and people like placed there. I mean, that is probably the best way to create games, when you have the opportunity for interaction, communication, and not like having 3, 4, 5 people closed in one room. So,
Yeah.
that's definitely. But they had like this meeting room. And I was like surprised when I saw that on the chat, when on the stream, when it was archived. But the TV looked like much smaller. In real life, the TV was like humongous. Was the biggest TV I have ever seen in my life. So yeah, they have lots of fun with that TV. I mean, and test. So yeah, I mean, the studio was great, and yeah, so that's a.
So you got to see create mode for the first time on that really, really enormous TV.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, that's what.
That's
yeah,
amazing. I'm jealous. I'm done. I drop. I can't beat that.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
a bit of a shame, when I watched on the stream and I saw like of lower quality visual, and I was no, that's not how it looks. It looks like much more vibrant, livelier, and what's even more important to focus, like when he moves the character left or right, how it left like some kind of ghost effect, with the character. But in the real life like version on the TV, there is no like this ghosting effect, so it is really fluid, and the motion is totally in the moment.
In the moment, yeah.
And with no legs, so that's really impressive to see. Yeah. And
Speaking of in the moment stuff, yeah, the sculpting. Like sorry.
Yeah, what did you guys think about it? What did you guys think about the sculpting? I mean, that was the first time they showed it for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you guys think about it?
When I realized that we're going into create, or whatever you call it, I guess, create mode.
Yeah.
I was just wow. When my kids were with, and Yup, and everyone was just standing around the computer in oh my god, it's a menu. And it was kind of magic, even. Magic to just see it, and it was really.
For me, I had this like panic attack because I had to gather all my GIF and picture capturing tools to capture everything.
Okay.
I was like, oh my god, I'm not ready for this. So I opened up every single program I had. I closed all my unnecessary programs so it don't crash. I was like, okay, I got this. I can get this. I got this. And then the Dreambubble feed went crazy. Oh my god, I couldn't, it was insane. Like the moment I was like, oh my god, I had to keep up with everything. and it was so much fun.
But it looks so nice already, I think.
I know, yeah.
You know?
Stampy, you saw it up close, right? What was it like to you? Like, where did you see it when you saw it in person? Like when you saw Antoine move with the two move controllers.
Yeah.
the
My
imps
reaction
too.
was mostly with the jaw, like it completely fell down to the floor. So
Did you know they were about to go into it? Like, was it
I mean,
pre-planned or?
yeah, they were testing a bit. You know what's impressive? I mean, it's not like they're hiding like this complete tech, and they're showing the stuff as soon as like it's fully complete and ready to be shown to public. So I think this was the moment like they finally finalized the UI, the whole sculpting to get rid of the bugs to not crash. So I believe that, I mean, they're having really this transparent approach to showing dreams. Like as soon, I mean, do you remember on the first stream they like mentioned, okay, we'll show you like music in the Paris Games Week, and Bogdan was like, "Oh, I'm not sure about that." But that's the point with those guys. They're not like making these humongous plans and having everything detailed. They're just like going with the flow. They have, I mean, probably some kind of deadlines, but they're just like each day for them is opportunity to create something awesome and to innovate on each days. And that's really, I mean, that's great stuff. And definitely for me it was interesting because, for example, in my work, you know, everything is like a extra control process. Like every stuff that is made is controlled for billion times, and here is just like, you know, just create, and it's no wonder they create these beautiful games they publish so far.
Yeah, there was animating. There was a really simple creating with and you're searching with the bubbles. You can search for any object you want created by anybody that you follow, and stuff like that. That was pretty impressive. And you can like drop it into the create.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole idea between the UI is really interesting. I was like, I don't know, 2 days ago, was like washing my hands and put a bit of extra bubble like in my hand of soap. And when I when I created a bit of a larger soap, bubbly soap thing, and then when I saw all the bubbles, how they overlap, and it's exactly how the UI looks. You know how the bubbles, like, they're not full circles. They're like just like they tried to like
Like
Yeah.
a bubble bath.
yeah.
The bubble bath. Where are my manners? Congratulations to David Dissu for winning the Mia Molecule Dreams Engine. The winner was Bubble Bath, and it was an awesome logo for it too. Congratulations! Like, wow, I just caught that.
That was so great.
That was amazing, and thank you to Mia Molecule for making it official. It was wonderful working with you. We love you, and everyone who participated. Thank you so much for that. Bubble Bath, yes. It fits.
It's an awesome name. I had what were your? You probably picked my, for example. I really liked the Dreamscape. I like that name. It was. I mean, it had the dream again in its name, but I liked it. So that was like my favorite.
We had, what did we have? We had no, what was it? Vivid Engine,
Yeah.
I believe. We had Lucid. We had a couple more in ours, and then we merged it with me and Molecule's final picks. And then we got the last finals. What was it? It was Lucid, George, Bubble Bath, and there was two other ones. I can try to find it real quick.
Yeah, okay.
I'm almost there. I think I found it. Okay, there was Lucidity, Lucid, Morpheus, Dreamcatcher, some other weird Greek-like names like Vivid, Pillow, Nebula, Impressionist. But yeah, that was kind of the names that all got votes from us.
Yeah, from us from Dreambubble. They were really cool.
Yeah, great idea about organizing the whole competition, and it's really, I mean, you took like Alex, like just only slightly mentioned it on his stream, and you really caught it. So great job in creating the whole competition.
Yeah, the team was amazing.
Yeah, that was Kale's doing. Yeah.
Kale, yes, his idea.
Was
Yeah,
great.
I'm glad we got that all
Yeah.
together. Alright, back to the Bubble Bath engine and the sculpting.
So much to talk.
There was a there was an animating we can just hit record, animate with the move, and then that's it, right? and then it just plays it back. You can edit whatever part you messed up on. You don't have to redo the whole animation. It was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I liked it. What you guys didn't see, for example, in the stream, and what was really important for me was like seeing Anton how he was sculpting, and I mean, it was amazing. You know, he was like just moving his hands and looking so like a real sculptor, and I really liked how every inch, every subtle movement like transferred to the screen, and I think the move finally reached its final potential. Like that's the thing. That's like the best thing that move can be used for. Like this precise movement for creating all these detailed sculpts, precise animations, and it was wonderful looking how it all works. Anton was sculpting with two move controllers. I would definitely, I mean, like to see how intuitive looks sculpting on the DualShock controller, because they said like you can only sculpt with DualShock if you don't have two moved controller. You don't even need to have like a camera. So that's something I would really like to see, just so people who don't have these other accessories know how it is to sculpt. I mean, but I mean, we're all freaks here, so I guess we're all like will be buying move controllers because you know that's probably the best way to sculpt. So, but there are other opportunities, I guess.
I wonder, can you use your PlayStation 3 move controllers to your PS4?
No.
Yeah, they're the same ones.
I think the camera works on the PlayStation 4.
Charge it in a
No, the move controllers don't currently even exist for PlayStation 4. So as far, yeah.
They're the same ones,
same
though.
Controller, but the camera doesn't work. I don't think.
The camera doesn't. Yeah, you need the PS4 camera, but the controllers are the same. I mean, there were some talks that they will announce, like rumors, but so far I don't think, because they would like create a divide between the standard move controllers for PS3 and those which, if they are even announced, which I doubt for PS4.
Because they work perfectly. Like, I like them. I used Move. I used it for Sports Friends.
Oh man, high five! That game is like awesome. Yeah,
yeah, they're really good. The sensitivity is really good. 6-axis is amazing. You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
What game did you like the most? Sports Champions.
Sports Champions, the first one or second one?
First one.
First one, I like the volleyball a lot.
You like the volleyball? Ah.
Yeah, that was like with two move controllers. You like spike the ball. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you like the table tennis? That was my the top game.
That one was really annoying, but it was fun.
Why was it annoying?
I couldn't hit the ball. It kept moving.
Okay, so you're blaming the game for lack of your skills.
It was unintroduced lag. Yeah. I was in a tight space, moving my wrist. I'm like, am I hitting this right?
Yeah. That was the problem. I mean, I have a pretty large like living room, and I was like going all over the place because that game just requires for you to move all over the place to get the ball. But you know, let's go back to Dreams. I mean, although the move technology by itself is really great. So, yeah. The sculpting in Dreams, what I wanted to say is how I think that zooming is like he brings. I haven't closed, like I was so amazed with what I was seeing in the screen that now I'm like hitting myself in the head. Why wasn't I paying more attention to how he moves his controllers? But what I think is he like moved closer to move controllers to like zoom in, and when he like put them apart, he was like zooming out. So that was the movement for zoom in, zoom out. And you notice that with one was like, I think move controller is like for menu selection, the other is like for sculpting, and it's really interesting. I hope that in this Friday stream, they announced that Karim will be doing some sculpting.
He is. Yeah. He's showing up a lot of sculpts. A lot. You will be pleased.
Yeah, I also hope that we'll be seeing like in live demo sculpting, and that we will have opportunity to like watch the sculpts as well as him sculpting. So that's like the most important stuff I think that they can show at this point.
Yeah, I will try to have a lot of gifts. A lot. Like a lot. And I will spam Dreambubble.me with all Kareem's amazing sculpting gifts. Yeah. It will be awesome.
I mean, Karim is like totally this crazy art dude. I mean, he's awesome. Basically, I mean, they're all awesome, but it's really interesting to like meet Karim, and he's not like so much into games. He's like totally into art and wanting to. I mean, we saw on the first stream those color like investigations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Senna, you are doing lots of painting, and I mean, you are probably the better one to comment. But his like art is really something. I mean, I'm so much looking forward to Dream's art book. I hope it will be out and it will be created.
Collector's edition,
Yeah.
maybe?
Nice.
Let's keep our fingers crossed because this art is really something else. I mean, I haven't seen it anywhere else for any game.
Yeah. The interface looked really good too. I know they're rewriting it 24/7 though, but it's kind of really cool. I know the dual move 3D interface for Dreams was written by both Antons, which is kind of cool. And the bubbles and the UI was also worked with by Liam, the programmer. It's really cool. And fun fact, actually, in one of the prototypes, the imps, they used to look like knitting needles with the move controllers.
Knitting? I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah.
Where was that shown?
No, it was from before this, back when they were awake. Yeah, Antoine was telling me about it. It was really cool. Oh, and this really good feature I think a lot of people would love, even people who don't even have a PS4. You can export your objects and to other game engines and printers, 3D printers. So you can 3D print your stuff, and you can import your creations to game engines.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome. I'm really wondering. I forgot to ask, but I'm wondering how will that work with like exporting those objects and with regards to like animation and texturing, because you need to have like clean objects, which usually when they are created with ZBrush, or they're all over the place. So I'm wondering how much work you'll need to put into those objects to make them usable in game engines. Although I mean it's a great effect even now.
I think I know how, because I heard Alex talk about it. They're going to be having something like LBP.me for Dreams, and what they're going to do is that you can search for the user's creation, or your creation, or whatever creation, and if they allowed it to be downloaded, it would download it into a zip file, and inside the zip file it's going to have a whole bunch of importing types, and so it will be compatible with whatever you want to import it to. That's the main way they're gonna do it. That's my interpretation of what Alex told everybody.
But it's more like you can't have the, what do you call it? Like more fluffy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
To have it really like sharp.
Solid. Yeah.
For 3D printing, yeah.
Sculpt, I guess.
Yeah, because the fluff thing really comes down to the rendering, because I mean it's not how you don't sculpt that, it's just how the sculpt renders by itself, so other engines don't have this possibility. So yeah, you're only limited to sharp. Like
if you take away the fluff, maybe it's just a really weird little skeleton under there.
Yeah. Speaking of like the creations we make, you can also use a companion app with like Terragraph Ultra does with tablets and phones, and you can use it so a friend can like drop in objects into your world to use, and I think you can sculpt with it too, I believe. I'm not sure about the other one, but I'm pretty sure you can drop objects into the game using a companion app.
Sculpt in the companion app.
I think I've heard that. Yeah,
I don't know. Did they confirm? Because that would require like a totally different user interface for them to sculpt with tablets, because that is like 2D input. I don't know if I don't think they confirmed that, but I mean that would be cool.
No, I thought
maybe draw things and maybe
maybe in 2D,
or something,
Yeah, that's probably it then. I got confused.
Make grass maybe or something.
Yeah.
Color. Yeah, but you can also drop objects.
Yeah, they mentioned this. What do you think, guys, about this feature? I'm still not. Basically, it all depends how the creator, what rules are established by the creator. But like if you create some kind of tight gameplay, you don't want someone to be like dropping down, I don't know, ladders or bridges to like it ruins what was intended for that gameplay. So, but on the other hand, if it is up to the creator to decide if he will allow in his dreams for the objects to be dropped, then that could be an interesting concept that definitely could have potential for like interaction between someone on the tablet and someone playing the game, and that could be cool, I think.
Yeah.
One quick thing. Where's Pratt?
I had to mute my mic for a minute because my brother came in here.
Okay, I was like, is he still here? Like, I'm trying to see. I'm like, is everything okay? Oh no, did we lose you?
Sorry about that.
Okay. All right, welcome back.
So, Press, what are your impressions of the sculpting tool?
It looks actually really good to use. I wasn't expecting it to look so easy,
Mm?
but it looks like actually, even with 2 move controllers, you'd expect it to be a lot more complicated, but
Mm.
it just looks really nice.
Yeah, I mean it does. There's a thing. You know how I mean on the internet, basically, what was shown so far from the dreams. I mean, only the like core community people generally didn't like took notice. They were too confused about what dreams are really about, and with all
Yeah,
the talk about you can create everything, you can do this, you can do that. I mean, people are skeptical. You know, there is so much PR. Talk going around on the web that people don't believe.
can we censor that? I don't know,
Yeah,
but yeah,
sorry, you can beep it out.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was also virtual reality confirmed by
Oh
Alex.
yeah, yeah.
The
Kind
VR
of
headset.
confirmed, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it was confirmed.
Yeah.
Alex like wrote it on Twitter. I mean, Alex is like the coolest leaking machine that ever existed.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just like
He is awesome. I have to get it out there. He is like
he's
awesome.
just like dropping info like this game is dead, answering the questions. I don't think I ever saw someone from the development team being so like engaged with the community, and I'm really amazed how they are so open to everything they are doing and how much they are really appreciating the community and replying to all the questions. Yeah,
They're amazing
yeah,
people.
they are really.
I can't express it enough. Speaking of all these cool features, the beta is coming out early 2016.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
what they
that's so
announced.
soon.
And it's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, I don't know, like, what we're gonna expect. Like, is it gonna be, like, private at first and open? Because I know they want people to come in, like, as much as they can to stress test at the same time, see what they create and define what Dreams is. But I don't know, like how they gonna, like, what will be in the trial? Are we gonna see music
Maybe
finally?
more and more people, and maybe
Yeah, it will be, like, massive. Because that will probably be, like, the greatest answer that people will seek about Dreams is when they get hands on with it themselves. Then they're gonna understand what it actually is. That's in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that it's actually going to be a real beta. So they're
Yes.
actually going to listen to what the community thinks. And
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
yeah,
awesome.
I mean, so many betas are like, okay, we are holding a beta, but I mean, they're really not wanting to know anything what the community says.
No,
And
no.
yeah, but these guys are so like really, I mean, they have a direction, and I mean, they won't do like a 180 turn because it's just what they are doing. But they're
Yeah.
like, okay, we'll take whatever the community has to say, whatever the community wants. Just
Yeah.
tell us. I mean, and they'll probably adapt their direction and probably adjust and create some new tools depending on the needs from the community, and that's awesome. I mean,
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Speaking of Dreams and what Stanby was talking about earlier, I want to address something that I think we should talk about and for everyone to hear about. Yesterday I was watching, reactions. Oh yeah, speaking of reactions, Claw, Steven, you and Avery, you guys did a reaction trailer to the PGW.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, by the way.
how I didn't watch
Like-
it. What did
I will send you a link.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
No,
put it in the
that's
description of the
fine.
podcast too. Yeah, it was really funny. Avery especially. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, there's one thing I want to talk about. When I was looking for reactions, mostly like people like having answers to what they were having questions to back at E3. But there were some people who are still confused and in ways where they are not seeing as Dreams as the potential as it could be. And one of the interviews that I saw, they were from, I'm not sure if I can should I say his name of where it came from or
we'll
I think
say it.
well we have to respect everybody's opinions. Yeah, there was so kind of funny videos. They had their Colin and Greg. I don't know if you guys saw them. They run a really great podcast. Super amazing people. A lot of work dedicated into it, and they're honest. Like no matter if it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And they were doing a Paris Games Week recap, and when they were talking about Dreams, it was a bit brutal, in my opinion. And some of the things he said about it, they're like, for instance, they don't even know what it is, and like, is it even a game to like be a game and stuff like that. Like they were concerned, about a few things. They like, for instance, when they were concerned about two big things. One was when it was said that they don't even know what the game is, and that really worried them if it will actually be a success or not. And like they didn't really have much hope. Like they say it's really great, it's really like the tools are really great, but the game is not a game. And like Tearaway Unfolded, they put that towards the example towards Dreams, saying that Tearaway Unfolded is a game. Even though they didn't like it as much, people loved it, and they were afraid Dreams might not be as successful as Little Big Planet, which is a big kind of their opinion towards it. And they were really worried about having play and create mixed together because they don't think people will like it that much. But I was hoping here in the podcast we can talk about these things, and hopefully we can shed some light onto their opinion. Maybe they might change it. So, like, what do you guys think about their statements?
I think they were talking about their own opinions more than everyone else's opinion. They clearly said that they didn't like that kind of game, where you have to create your way through. You just wanted to play it. So
exactly.
Then it's maybe not his kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
It probably isn't. Like you can see, like he was really into it when I saw his facial reactions about his thoughts and stuff, and like it kind of like it was brutal. Like if you guys saw it, it was a bit brutal in my opinion. Like I wanted to stop halfway because like holy cow, are you going really this far? I know you're being honest and all, but is it a bit too much?
What I think is the problem with that video. Basically, I mean, there's a positive thing and negative thing about it. Basically, I mean, they are journalists, and they should report everything factually. And I had a feeling that they didn't get their facts straight. So from that point of view, they completely failed on a journalist level. They were just talking what is. I mean, there is so much info there about that Dreams can create any type of game, that the creators can define what the game is, that you have all these types of different gameplay styles, even movies, blah blah blah. But the thing is that they didn't investigate this stuff, and they were just going by the demo shown at the Paris Games Week. So I mean, on the other hand, if you take their reaction as like a general audience, and that's basically what general audience does. They're like, okay, I will watch a conference and I won't investigate anything because that's not I mean, we are completely hyper interested in this game, and that's not realistic what to expect from the general audience. So it's cool to note that they are probably representing the views from what the general audience thinks, and that's probably on the marketing level. Is this game being messaged correctly? I mean, I wouldn't dare to say yes or no, but that's a valid question to analyze and to try to see if the marketing approach works or does not work. But on the other hand, I mean, it's clear that what they show at Dreams, the audience probably got the impression that you'll be mostly having this type of point-and-click gameplay, which is just one type of gameplay. You can have million type of gameplays, but I mean, it's cool to note how the audience reacts. On the other hand, I was trying to talk about it previously, how so far Dreams have not been received as well as LBP. I mean, we are super interested, but we have to talk about it. I mean, there is not as high interest for the whole game, because LBP was really simple. I mean, you had this play, create, share aspect. You had these cute characters. It was platform game. So these were defining things about that game, and it was much easier to just blabber about it, and that is what the game is about. While Dreams, Dreams is it can be anything. It's so open. It's so it can be so daring.
It's like a game engine. Yeah. It's a game with a game engine
but
attached to
it. They will never market it like that. It's not. Sony probably doesn't want for them to be talking. Okay, this is a game engine. No. You can't be talking about it. You have to be talking about probably in fluffy words. It's Dreams. You create blah 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 experiences and stuff like that. But I think that this game will definitely launch to much bigger audience reception as more stuff is being revealed, and there's more stuff that is like easier to understood. Like is more. The more we see about the tools, like that 20 minutes part in the stream, like people were going like, wow, I couldn't even know this was amazing, this was possible with Dreams, this is amazing, now I'm a believer, I was like a complete doubter. So we are seeing that people are still like having this kind of, okay, I don't even know if this is possible, if they're telling the truth. So as long as they will like continue with these streams, as they showed the tools more in depth, and as they showed the final products, games, playable and stuff like that, I think that as that becomes more clear, the audience will just like become so much more interested that we'll also be seeing. I mean, for example, Minecraft. I mean, just imagine trying to like before the Minecraft was even known. Imagine trying to like sell this game on a conference before like people even played it. I mean, impossible, right? I mean, who would be interested? Like, okay, you have this blocky character, you create these blocks. I mean, people would be probably laughing on it. And I think this is the deal with Dreams. When people get their hands on it, when they start to like, this is Dreams, this is what this is like what feels creating. When people start posting their stream reactions, when we'll be seeing creators sculpting live, I think that will be like completely change the attitude toward the game and make it something completely else than what is currently being talked about the game.
Yeah.
I think the problem that these guys on their podcast I'm seeing is that they think that the game is strictly going to be like playing and full on creating, but I think it's more of you might have to tinker or play with things while you play, not necessarily you have to be a creative, artsy person to play. I think they kind of misunderstood that point wherever they heard that you have to like create things to actually play. I think there's definitely going to be levels where you can play without having to pull the imp out or something. But I think that there's definitely going to be straight play levels, or maybe you might have to, create an apple to give to a certain character to continue playing. But I don't think it's almost like Tearaway where you had to create small little things to move on. But I don't think it's going to be full on creating from Media Molecule's story, but I think maybe in other people's like community levels it might turn into something like that. But as far as like playing just streams, I don't think it's going to turn into where you have to be a creative, artsy person to play. And I think they misunderstood that a little bit.
Yeah, I agree totally. I mean, I totally agree with you on that point that it'll be probably something like Tearaway, where you only create to like enhance the experience, but not like to regarding the story mode, but not like to recreate the whole experience for yourself. And I mean, they have to be like accustomed to what Media Molecule is actually creating, and I can get why they are confused. I mean, if we didn't play Tearaway, if we didn't play LBP, I mean, we probably also wouldn't probably know what the game is completely about, but those games helped us to understand where they're going.
Yeah. And I think that they will understand a lot more when the beta is out.
I agree.
So that will actually help everyone to understand more, and even Media Molecule themselves, maybe.
Possibly.
what this game will become. So.
I agree with you, Santa, 100%. You don't know like what's in for somebody unless they experience it for themselves.
And when the community gets its hands on it, also.
That's the best part ever. That's a really great part.
So then you will actually see what you will be able to play. Yeah, I think a lot of question marks will be erased.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they said early 2016, right? Yeah, but yeah, I guess define early.
Maybe on my birthday?
Yeah, I don't think it's so early.
First 2 months.
Unlikely.
Let's make our bets.
March.
Saying like
March, definitely March. March 16th. 12:10 p.m.
Yeah, I baited April. Let's go with April.
April.
Yeah. I like that month.
January 31st.
What?
No.
January 31st?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your birthday and Claw's birthday. Oh my god.
yeah.
And Tyler was
I
like
remember that.
August, right?
I say
Yes.
15th of February.
I say March 16th.
Okay.
Mm, okay.
Okay.
Did I say
All right, we made our bets.
So what are we betting on? Or is,
Whoever wins will
Hey,
won't have to sing a song in the next podcast.
oh.
I don't know.
That's a long time from now.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Well, we can prepare.
Well, we will get a tattoo on someone's arm. I don't know. Okay, maybe that's a bit
It's in
too
my
adult. Never mind
calendar.
that. Oh, that too.
15th of
Yes.
February.
We will create fan art based on that person, and they will be the new representative of Dreambubble. I don't know. Okay. We'll come up with a bet later. Speak
Okay.
in dreams. Yes, we'll sculpt a bet in dreams or something in the beta. Okay.
You know what I don't think we talked about is basically how when you sculpt the stuff and how you can like just put the sculpted objects into the world. And I really like the way how it was so elegant to just just pick an object and place it. And what I adore was the fact that those objects just overlap, and there is no problem. Like you can just put a monkey head on a human's body. You can put like a mountain over something or stuff like that. And what they talked on the stream was how they didn't want the idea of like, okay, I'm searching for a chair or something like that, because one object can be always used as something else. And I mean, that's usually coming forward with like when you're having lots of limitations, like in LBP, we had, hundreds of decorations, and people were using them for such different stuff. I mean, from what they were like initially created. I mean, in levels, decorations were probably, one type of decoration was used for like million of different uses. So yeah,
We use doll heads as trees all the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the same principle now applies here, but now not only will you be able to like repurpose the object, but you're like having the opportunity to sculpt million of objects. And I mean, what's so fun is like seeing how these objects are so realistic, and I mean, they can be so dreamlike as well. But that print of the arch they sculpted, it was so real life looking. I mean, it was really great. It had this solidity to it. I really,
yeah.
yeah.
They added a subsurface scatter shader, right? They have tons of shaders, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm
It's
also
like really
interested
cool.
in the material. I mean, like, is it different materials? It's not materials, is it? It's like
Shaders, I think.
shade.
Skins, I guess. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yes.
about that plate with the cake on it. It was in silver or something, and then it was something else that looked. So it was silver, that.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
It looks like a material.
Fat in Swedish.
Yeah.
Cake
Wow.
platter, the big one was like in metal or silver or
Yeah.
Yeah. In the beginning of the demo.
yeah, and really shiny. And so I was thinking of
Yeah, they'll most likely have different materials. I think they even confirmed it, and I'm really interested to see. I mean, how many different materials there will be. There will be like millions. Who knows? I mean, there's always like, you can wonder what will be like their DLC type of things going. To be honest, I'm hoping they won't be like paying, okay, buy these free materials or something like that. But I mean, we'll have to see what approach they take with regards to making further DLCs, like mini DLCs, like costumes and stuff like that. I guess I have no idea about in which direction they will go. What do you guys think about that?
This is their moonshot, so this is all for nothing right now. So I'm pretty sure after they finish the game, I believe they mentioned once that they're gonna try to get as much people into the game as they can in terms of audience afterwards. For extensions, maybe just new tools at most. I don't know, like how can they offer DLC? Is that even like possible aside from tools?
Yeah.
Sound packs, I guess, like new materials and stuff.
yeah, I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
And maybe new effects or stuff like that, you know. Water. Maybe we will have real water someday.
Oh yeah, the Little Big Planet reference. Good times. The fireworks, though. Did you see the fireworks on me and Maliko's Twitter?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was fantastic. Yeah.
That was all in dreams.
Mm.
That beauty of the stars
It's
exploding.
really cute and really cool.
Imagine in virtual reality, like
Uh,
a lifetime firework Disney midnight show.
did any of you guys try the virtual reality headset?
Santa did, not me.
What did you think about it?
Yeah, Oculus Rift I've tried. Yeah, got a bit seasick.
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
And were you also seasick also by viewing the 3D content, like 3D movies? Or?
Yeah, I think that it was because, yeah, I was on top of high stuff and, yeah, roller coasters and swings, giant swings, really high up, and
Yeah.
maybe that's why I got seasick.
I wonder why.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah. I tried also the PlayStation VR device, and my impression
wow,
was
nice.
like, wow, this is so precise and fluid. Basically, I expected some kind of lag, but there were no technical issues noticeable at this like 15 minutes try I did. Only like a negative remark I have about is you get a pretty like sweaty because it's I don't know, this it has some kind of cushioning and it's really hot in the device.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but it was hot on the show floor, so maybe it's because of that. But that aside, I mean, I was really pleasantly surprised how effectively. I mean, it's much better than the 3D technology, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, who knows how much they will price it? Probably, I don't know. I think
Console price.
what?
Console price.
Yeah. I mean,
Did it feel
Yeah.
heavy or was it light or like what? How did it feel like?
It was pretty. I mostly felt it like on my eyes. You know, it presses there so that the light doesn't come in. But it was pretty light, and I can't say that I felt like the heaviness of it. So I definitely no. I really liked the how it feels. It's really pleasant. It reminds me somewhat of like if you have this PlayStation Gold set, so it's similar to the feel of the device. So yeah, I mean, and also what I'm looking forward to with the devices in dreams is basically, I mean, people will be creating all this stuff, and you'll be probably able to see it in virtual reality. That's like totally something that we never had an opportunity, and to know that this new technology will in its birth already have probably such an amazing software is really something that's I mean, like in previous technologies there was never I mean, when the technology came out there was always like, okay, this software is okay, but it's not like representative of the technology. And I think that this is like, I don't know when the VR will come, but I think we can expect like in 1 year or something like that Dreams will also support VR, and it's really amazing for this practically new device and new technology to already have the possibility to engage with such an awesome software. So yeah.
Yeah.
What did you play then when you were?
It was some kind of Tetris 3D game where, you know, blocks were going like into this hole in the wall, and as I was standing, the block was like I couldn't see the hole because the block was making my view impossible to see through it. So I had to like move in order to see through the in order to see what shape the hole will have. And I was like changing the shape of the block that was nearing the hole so it would fit into the hole. So I had to move constantly left, right, up, down in order to be able to see, you know, like in the, I don't know, games, in the movies when someone is like obstructing your perception and you have to move like left, right. It's the same principle with that. In order to see the picture on the back, I had to move because the block that was moving towards it was like blocking my view. So it was a cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Holy cow! It's been over an hour.
Oh.
We rule. That was amazing. He felt so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Stampy, You're making a third trailer analysis, right?
Yeah.
For Dreams,
Yeah,
based on
yeah.
what you saw. Alright, so you are doing a third trailer. That's really awesome of you, Stampy. We can't wait for it.
Yeah.
It's been over an hour talking about all of GW stuff, our Dreams impressions of Paris Games Week. Definitely worth the 4.5 month wait from E3. Everyone at Dreambubble is stoked. Thank you again for everybody. Congratulations to David Dessu again, by the way, and the Dream Engine name, Bubble Bath. They're amazing. Logo is great too. Woohoo! A special thank you, of course, is we need a candle. Special thank you to Stampy, of course. Ivor, oh my god, thank you for making it. I know I told you 2 days ago if you were interested, and you said yes, and then everything went like really great in a really short amount of time. So thank you.
Yeah,
We hope you had a really great time.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. Really, it was great here, and I really enjoy talking about dreams. You know, it's good. I mean, in real life, you don't have the opportunity to like so passionately talk about the game, and so it's great to be able to talk with you guys here and on Dreambubble on chat. You know, it's something special, and you can also share this passion you have. So yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
It's amazing, yeah. So the Dreams community is all about, we're all getting together to dream about dreams.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Dreamception. Yeah.
Well, we do have a few questions from Twitter that we need to. just two questions, and yeah, one's a real question, the other one's not really a question. So, all right. So the first question, this is from another fan account for Dreams PS4. He's asking Stampy, what are your memories of discovering Little Big Planet, you know, before the game was launched or like after, whatever it was, whenever you figured the game out? What are your memories?
Yeah. Well, that's easy. I mean, I don't know how it was with you guys, but with me, I mean, as soon as they show it GDC, like the game, I was completely wowed with the concept, and I immediately bought like PS3 in order to play the game. So yeah, the first showing of the game, I was immediately like mesmerized and wanting to play it, and I totally dig the whole concept regarding the creation, because before that, I mean, no other game tried that. I mean, there was like at PlayStation 1, we had, I think, RPG Maker or on PCs, but no other game was so compact and having look like everything works. And it's, I mean, LBP was like, when seeing it for the first time, I was like, okay, I have to buy PS3 for this game.
Yeah. I think people were like that too for Dreams. Like, hey, oh my god, Dreams is amazing, so let's buy PS4 for it. And VR were at it, and the cameras and the move. Buy everything. By the way, thank you to Dreams PS4 and PS4 Dreams on the Twitter accounts. They were amazing during PGW. They were live twinning with us and everything, and they were phenomenal. We were supporting each other since day one, since we heard about Dreams, and I just want to give them a proper shout out. You guys are amazing. We hope to dream with you together one day. So thank you so much for everything you do, and you're really great friends. So thank you. And I believe there was one more question, Tyler. Yeah.
Yeah. This is from an anonymous user. He wants to know banana or toilet paper.
Oh, that was. I know who it is. Can I say it?
No. Yes.
Okay. That was Tyler. He wants to know: do you prefer banana or toilet paper?
I don't
The
know.
banana peel.
Yeah.
Oh, the peel. Okay.
So what would I rather use? Well, toilet paper. I mean,
What would you create with banana peel or toilet paper?
Yeah.
Let's remix the question.
Yeah, banana is definitely much more interesting to create with. It's all sticky and can have pretty, I mean, creative stuff you can do with it. You know, like throw it on the wall and that's a creation for you.
Wow, that was pretty well answered. I'm impressed.
Based on the question, I mean, I pull off.
Yeah.
So
textures in a banana.
now we have to make banana versus toilet paper in Dreams. See who wins. It's a side challenge. There we go. Create something with a banana or toilet paper. The best one wins. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, yeah, so I guess that wraps up everything. Thank you for catching that last part, Tyler. You're amazing for that. Alright, this wraps up the second episode of Dreambubble. That was amazing discussion. Thank you, everybody. Stampy, once again, you are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. The first guest ever, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
Woo-hoo! I can't clap.
Likewise. You're also amazing, guys.
Yeah, we can't wait to dream with you. Can't wait to see another trailer from you. And we can't wait for pretty much everything you do Genius related and stuff. We'd love to have you again some other time, hopefully. You're
Yeah,
awesome.
Sure. Yeah, you also.
Alright, and now we're gonna do one thing that I completely forgot to do last time, but Santa was awesome enough to remind me. We're gonna say goodbye. Everybody, a 1, 2, 3. Goodbye! And cut.
There you go. You made up for the last one.
Yeah, there we go.